As you guys can see here, I made this helicopter and my goodness, does it work so good. To prove that, let me try and go through this tunnel and hopefully not crash. That would just be embarrassing if I did. But there we go. It looks like it was pretty easy to do that. At least it felt really easy. And when I come in for a landing, you guys can see that, yeah, it's not that bad. I have a lot of control over this thing. There we go. But there's just one problem when it comes to this helicopter. And it's not that it's ugly. I definitely think that it looks good. Oh wow, nothing broke on that. Okay. It's just that it doesn't look that interesting. So today I'm going to be making a helicopter that has intermeshing rotors. So normal helicopter rotors, as we know, just spin on one horizontal axis. But with intermeshing rotors, they actually go very close to each other, but they are also tilted at a slight angle. Apparently, it provides more lift and is a lot better for carrying things compared to your traditional helicopter. Not sure if that's true in Trailmakers, but of course, we're going to be figuring that out today. So of course, first I need to design the look that I'm going for when it comes to this interesting looking helicopter. So let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, I have an interesting looking design here. This is kind of annoying me a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Anyways, yeah, of course I haven't added the helicopter, what is that called? Intermeshing rotors yet, of course, because I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. But I first want to show you guys the new setup for helicopters. So we used to actually need these angle sensors connected to helicopter engines, but now we have this new gyros, and then of course the gyro stabilizers. Now, of course, you don't need two of each, but because my helicopter here is asymmetrical, I'm just doing two and doubling it up just so it's a little bit stronger. But as you can see, if I click on all the gyro stabilizers, you can see that they're all on a strength of 5. And then if I actually go to the gyros themselves, I'm going to change these to a strength of 4. And basically what that's going to do is be just a little bit weaker than the one that is going to keep it upright. So yeah, we'll essentially be able to tilt this thing but not roll over. Now, of course, I need to set up the controls, so let's do W and S, and then for these two back here, we're going to do A and D. Yeah, that's already right. Cool. So let me close up the bottom hatch here. There we go. Okay, let's pull up the forces now. So we can see that this is pretty much dead center of the craft, which is very good. So what we're gonna need to do is actually take off both of these sides. I might have to actually scoot this back so it's you know, a little bit more dead center instead of either too far left or too far right, or forwards and backwards. So let me just get a 2 and put that there. And we're gonna scoot that one down right there. And of course, for this side as well. Okay, so now that we got that, I actually want this to be a little bit more flush. So we're gonna try something like that. Yeah, see, that looks good. I really like that. All right, and I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple and just chuck a cube in there. Okay, so now that we actually have it on both sides, let me go ahead and think of how we are going to do this weird intermeshing. Okay, let me turn the forces off, but I see that we already have a problem. Okay, so of course we can't set both blades like this to eventually intercept, you know, kind of like weave in between each other. We're gonna actually need it to be like this. And then of course add the tilt. But yeah, this blade is a little bit in the way, but it's okay. I have an idea. So what I need to do is raise both of these up, but of course I'm gonna need to add a piston here. So let me go ahead and put this underneath like so. Set these, take off the controls, and then set it to 0. And of course, for cosmetic reasons, we're gonna put a block there, so eventually it looks a little bit somewhat more symmetrical. And then with this side, we're just going to add 2 blocks like that. Now we need to add the helicopter blades like this, and then with this other one over here, we need it to go like that. This looks so goofy already, dude. What the heck? Okay, so to actually put these hinges here on a fixed position, I'm gonna need a sensor. So let's get a distance sensor. Let's put it roughly near there. So yeah, that looks good. Connect it to all of these hinges here. Put it 0, invert trigger, and if we spawn it in, I think I just killed a chicken. I don't know what happened there. But you can see that it's actually like kind of looking like it's about to work, if that makes sense. But yeah, here we go. Let's click space. Oh my gosh, it's already working. Okay, maybe not. But it's already Seems like it's working. That was weird. We had a little bit of a collision. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa. So I mean, it kind of works, but of course, we need to fine tune this thing. So I'll be back. I will be messing around with this quite a bit. Of course, fixing some of these because they seem to be a little bit off. And yeah, hopefully this thing works. But like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to be testing this out. I don't know if it's going to actually work as good as a normal helicopter. Okay, I am back, and my goodness, did that take a long time. I tried using servos because they are in a very fixed position and do not slide like helicopter engines, but that worked even worse, which is a little bit surprising. But I stuck with the original design of using actual helicopter engines. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get this thing started. Here we go. As you guys could see, interesting. Very interesting looking. I had to cut it in half. I had to change the angle quite a bit for the helicopter engines. But, yeah, all I could say is interesting. I even gave it an interesting paint job for the tail. But let me go ahead and show you guys the takeoff. Look at how satisfying this is. Look at, okay, that was kind of laggy. That was weird. Okay, here we go. There, yeah, look at that, man. See, it just, yeah, so that occasionally happens. Not sure why. It's usually when I'm turning, so I think like one of them slows down while the other one is maintaining the same speed. So in return, they end up colliding. But usually, when I'm just going in a straight line, everything's fine. Everything works good. Like, exactly like right now. But as you guys see, when I turn, I'm trying to turn left, and it doesn't like that. So yeah, this thing works, but in a very specific direction, and that is only forward. So yeah, we're gonna try some tricks with it. We're gonna try and mess around and hopefully not crash. Just a little bit of a warning, we are definitely going to crash. But with that said, let's try the sketchiest thing in the books, and that is going down the little funnel. So here we go. Okay, there we, yeah, sure, I'll just turn right to go left. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and line this up as best as we can. There we go. There we go. This is good. This is looking good. Spin. Spin. Oh no. Oh, that was a weird chain reaction there. There we go. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. It's a little tall. It's a little bit taller than your average helicopter, but oh, I was gonna say we didn't hit the ground, but we definitely hit the ground. I'm surprised I did not die on that one. So, at the beginning of the video, I actually tried flying through the tube over here. Okay, dog, can you just fly, like, normal for 2 seconds? Thank you. But yes, at the beginning of the video, we tried flying through... Okay, buddy. Okay, this is enough. Yeah, we flew through the little tube over here. And that was extremely easy to do. Of course, with a normal helicopter, unlike that one over there. But let me line up my shot right here and just go straight. Because this thing can't really mess up when I just go straight. So here we go. I'm gonna have to turn. I'm gonna have to turn. Come on, dog. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. Come on. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Very slow. Nice and slow. Okay. Forward. 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 Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We made it out. We made it out. Jeez, that was a struggle. But yeah, just to show you guys that I actually tried using a rotating servo. Here's that. Okay, this should be a better takeoff spot. Here we go. Yeah, you can see that it's just no matter what I do, this thing just really wants to lean forward. And you know what? Now that we're in the air, let's rebuild. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the torque of these rotating servos are just really strong. And it just really like offsets the whole thing. They still collide as well, which doesn't make any sense to me because... yeah, they're rotating servos, you know? They're all going the same speed. They should all be locked at this position at all times. So anyways, back to the other one. Yeah, it works great when it goes straight up. But compared to a normal helicopter, I don't think it has any more torque. Of course, if I wanted to add more blades on this thing, it really wouldn't work out that well. Because if we're getting collisions right now, with the amount of distance that we have between these 4 blades, or I guess just 2 blades on each side, 4 would just completely destroy it. But yeah, very interesting how helicopter engines are a lot more accurate and stable than rotating servos. Okay, well, as I say that, it just randomly starts crashing into itself. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Oh my goodness. I definitely had a lot of fun trying this interesting helicopter out. If you guys have any ideas on how to make this thing fly a little bit more effective and not collide with itself, leave a comment down below. As always, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.